Good morning, everyone. Chelsea Spears here, coming to you live from Lawrence County, Ohio. We are just north of Ironton right now on County Road 21, where we are seeing some substantial damage from some severe weather last night. So, we are told that there was a possible tornado that touched down here, and from what we are seeing across the area, that's what it looks like happened here. The National Weather Service is going to be sending out a team a little later today to determine officially whether a tornado touched down here in the Ironton area, but from what we are seeing, it does look like a tornado touched down. So I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what I'm seeing right now. For those of you guys who are just now joining us, I am on County Road 21, also known as Porter Gap Road here in Lawrence County, Ohio. Dozens of trees right now lying in the middle of the roadway, and I'm talking about large trees. So I'm going to try to move for you guys right now. I don't have great cell service out here, so we might get a little interrupted, but I'll try to come back to you guys if that happens. Large trees right now lying in the middle of the road. You can see impassable right now. This road obviously closed because of these large trees lying in the middle of the roadway. We're also looking at several downed power lines. Here's the good news. We are dealing with a lot of damage after this possible tornado hit the Ironton area. But from what we're hearing from neighbors, from emergency officials in the area, first responders, they tell me that everyone is okay from the looks of it this morning after these high winds and severe weather tore through the area. You can see some of these trees were just snapped in half here off Porter Gap Road. Now, this isn't the only area here where we're seeing this happening. I'm seeing a lot of people, Mary Aliff, Megan McLeod, saying prayers. I'm sure a lot of people this morning who are recovering amidst this storm will appreciate those prayers. I'm going to try and walk a little bit and show you guys some more of this damage. Bear with me because I don't have great service out here. So there was actually a large tree, a massive tree, severed in half in front of the Lawrence County Courthouse in Ironton. We had that video playing on 13 News this morning. I'm obviously not there right now, so I can't show you that right now, but I can show you lots of trees, dozens and dozens of trees just blown over, snapped in half here along Porter Gap Road north of Ironton after the severe weather we had last night. For those of you guys who are just now joining us, this hasn't officially been confirmed a tornado. The National Weather Service is sending out a team a little later today to determine officially whether a tornado touched down here, but from the looks of it, that's a very real possibility because of how many trees that are down in this area, the power lines that are down, and just some of the damage we're seeing. I mean, folks were telling us roofs were torn off buildings over on Ellisonville Ridge Road, which is a little further down from here. We were actually trying to get to Ellisonville Ridge Road to show you some of those buildings that were damaged in last night's storm. It passed through here right around 8:10 last night. We were actually trying to get to Ellisonville Ridge Road to show you the damage there, the roofs torn off buildings, the buildings that were damaged, but we were stopped in our tracks by these large trees just lying in the middle of the roadway here. So we do actually have a video posted to our Storm Tracker 13 weather Facebook page. You can see someone who actually lives down that way did a live video. So we shared that video. You can watch that on our Storm Tracker 13 weather Facebook page now. But here is what the damage we are dealing with right now here on Porter Gap Road. Now, overnight, State Route 93 was actually closed because of more trees lying there. Now, when we were coming down here, this road is right off State Route 93. We were able to get through 93 just fine. It looked like the road was open for the most part. We didn't travel down the entirety of 93, but a good chunk at least of 93 was open this morning. We are told a little more than 250 AEP customers are without power this morning in the area after all this damage we saw last night. Again, we have video on 13 News this morning right now of a tree severed in half, just snapped in half really, right outside the Lawrence County Courthouse in Ironton. The National Weather Service going to be sending a team here to conduct a survey and figure out officially whether a tornado touched down here. I'm seeing Freddie is watching from Morgantown. Some folks are watching, Megan's watching from Logan. I've seen some people. Terry also joining us from Logan. Philip joining from Boone. A lot of people sending prayers. Andrea sending prayers from Missouri. Amber Lester saying, scary, I was towards that way last night. Amber, did you hear anything? Did you see anything? We're glad you are safe. Let us know what you saw when you were here in this area. I'm seeing Jimmy Sturgill saying we cleared a lot of trees on Lawrence Street to Porter Gap last night. He must have been part of the team helping to clean up after this storm passed through here. Jimmy, I'd love to hear more of what you guys saw when you were out here cleaning up. That's crazy. These are big trees too. They're not little trees. I mean, I'll show you actually. So let me just walk you over here. This tree, can't even see the end of it, right? Okay, actually yes you can. So I know it's kind of dark for you guys. Right there, that's the root of the tree. It's laying all the way across the road right now into someone's yard. That's how big this tree is. I mean, when I stand right here, it's coming up above my waist. I'm 5'7", it's coming up above my waist. So, very, very big tree. These aren't little branches, folks. And that's what it's looking like across Lawrence County, Ohio right now. Susie's asking, did anyone get hurt? Great question. I'm glad you asked that. We answered that question a little earlier, but for those of you just now joining us, from everything we're hearing, everyone is okay. That's reports from neighbors, reports from first responders. No word on any injuries, so that's very much a blessing, especially after all this damage we are seeing in the area. Patricia's saying, hoping everyone is okay for all, including animals, children, and families. From what we are hearing, all folks are accounted for and safe. Deidre sending prayers from Myrtle Beach. Dreama sending prayers from Charleston, West Virginia. Barbara's asking, where is this? Thank you for joining us, Barbara. We are on Porter Gap Road, also known as County Road 21 in Lawrence County, Ohio. We are just north of the Ironton area where a possible tornado touched down that hasn't officially been confirmed yet. But from the looks of it, that's what happened here this morning, just from all the reports we're getting of high winds, trees down, power lines down, roofs torn off, buildings damaged. It's pretty nasty out here this morning. It's a mess. But the good news, again, no one is hurt from what we are hearing. Sarah sending prayers from hurricane, excuse me. I'm thinking in weather terms right now. Yeah, I can't even get over this tree right now. I can't really even hop it to show you guys what's going on. Very large trees down right now. Dozens of trees here just on this road. Also lots of trees down in other areas as well. So we're going to be live on 13 News this morning for a while, so if you guys want to join us, we will have video of the damage across Lawrence County. Brian Hughes is also live on our Storm Tracker 13 Weather Lab now, talking about weather conditions the rest of the day, both here in Lawrence County, Ohio, but also across the region. So giving you guys a good idea of what's going to be happening throughout our day and helping you plan. And you know what? It's starting to get a little lighter out, so I'm going to turn you guys around one more time. You can see up there branches, trees just snapped in half. You can see that, those tree trunks. More power lines down, trees lying on the side of the road. It looks like some folks maybe got some of these cleared up, but they obviously weren't able to get everything cleared up. This is a overview of what this road looks like right now. Pretty crazy. So you just look up into the tree line so you can see some more damage. So again, we're going to be live on 13 News this morning for a while, showing you guys some more of the damage. Above all, guys, please be safe as you head out and about. It was raining a little earlier this morning for us here, so please be safe out on the roads. Make it a safe Thursday, and we are just so glad everyone is okay after this severe storm damage. If you guys want, send us your pictures, your videos. We could be using them on 13 News this morning, so we would love to see any of your pictures, and let us know if you need help. We would love to help you guys. That is why we are here, so let us know if you guys need help. Okay, have a good one and a safe one.